there are a lot of nations that have a great deal of resistance in logistics to moving from traditional forms, say, for example, entering manually into some of your, your bill of lading or what have you. And that change management obviously varies from culture to culture. So sometimes, and I don't know if you're in logistics or not, but sometimes the companies themselves can offer education in country that will accelerate that change management process and then make it easier. Of course, that's not going to help with regard to the bureaucracy or the internal regulations. Those aren't going to change. But sometimes they can facilitate making the process more efficient. I guess I'll add for China, there is a great deal of innovation going on in China, and unlike certain other areas of Asia, Japan in particular, the Chinese do return to China. So they're not experiencing the same brain drain as some of the rest of Asia, so that's a first point. There is a great deal of emphasis, as I mentioned before, on imports into China and consumer mobility in China as opposed to exports. But the exports that seem to be doing particularly well are not only those that are within the 5-year plan that we mentioned before, but also the ones that are emphasizing quality as opposed to just price. The Americans, unlike a lot of consumers in the other part of the world, they're not just looking for price. They're looking for customer service, they're looking for reliability, and they're looking for quality in their price and in their products. And the Chinese have begun to recognize that in order to continue to be world contenders, price can't be the only aspect of consumability.